Hi everybody, welcome to another video. This is just going to be a third trimester pregnancy update. I think I just did the first, second. I didn't do many updates because there wasn't a lot to update. But I wanted to have a third trimester update. So it's not going to be very long because there's nothing really been going on. So we did decide on a C-section. However, the last time I went to the doctor's, which was, I can't even remember, I think I was 35. Today is August 27th, and I am 36 weeks and 3 or 4 days. I turned 37 weeks on Wednesday. So, my last appointment, I think I was 35 weeks, or around about there. My doctor was away or something, I don't know, so I saw a midwife. But I did, like, tell her I wanted a C-section, and I assumed, yeah, Camel. I assumed the hospital would call me. Like, that's kind of how I heard it done other places, like, other people talking about it. That they call and give you dates, and you pick one. But, however, with this doctor, with this hospital, I don't know how it works. He has to schedule the date. So, but she did tell me, like, it would be when I was 39 weeks, around about there. So, I did decide on that, but the thing is, my doctor, I think, is away, and then when he comes back, he's booked, and blah, 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 I don't know. He works out of 2 offices, and so, needless to say, the next time I can get in to see him is September 6th, and I will be 38 weeks, so I don't really know when my C-section is. I'm hoping I just go into labor, you know, myself. So, we'll see. So, that's where we are with delivery, I guess. As far as symptoms, I've had more symptoms than, like, I had with my first and this whole pregnancy, pretty much. I started getting this metal taste in my mouth. Now, it kind of left for, like, a day. I had it for, like, 2 days straight, and it kind of corresponds with my heartburn. Like, I started getting heartburn pretty bad. Like, I had it for 2 solid days. I don't know, but I looked up this metal taste, and it says it's, like, one of the first signs a lot of women get when they're first pregnant, and then it goes away. Well, I never had it, but I had it in the 3rd trimester, so I don't know what that means. So it kind of went away yesterday. Now today it's kind of back. I don't have any heartburn, but I have had heartburn the last little while. The metal taste, and then I've had some swelling. Like, I can just tell, like, it's not, like, super noticeable. Like, right now it's probably not, because it's just early in the morning. But towards the end of the day, like, if I wear rings, like, they get tight, and I have, like, indentations, and my hands hurt, and my feet, if I'm on them a lot, whatever, I'll get it. I can, feel it. It's not, like, super, like, terrible. Like, you can tell it's a little bit swollen, but it's just the achy. Like, I can tell it's swelled. I still have, like, really bad leg cramps, especially at night. Now, they haven't been too bad lately. Like, I'll get a small one or whatever, and I can kind of, like, stretch it out, but there for a little while, it was horrible. Like, every night, it was horrible cramps. And I'm just generally, like, uncomfortable. Like, I can't sit on the couch and be comfortable. Like, I can't find a position, that type of thing. And then, like, if I overdo it, like yesterday, I really overdid it, and I paid severely for that. Like, my back was killing me. Plus, I have a 2-year-old toddler that, like, constantly wants me, like, if we go out, he's at this phase where he doesn't want to ride in the buggy, but he doesn't want to walk. He used to do so good in the buggy. But he's over it. He doesn't like to ride in a stroller. So I don't even bother to take that. So it's just, I have to carry him, whatever. And then lastly, I've had some contractions. Now, when I was 30, I think I was 35 weeks on the dot. That day, I had solid contractions for an hour and a half that were very painful. But then I kind of did, like, I drank water, laid on my left side, and it finally did let up. And then I had one other time where I had ones that were, like, painful, but it wasn't near that long. It was, like, a couple of them, like, 1 or 2, and then it went away. But I was like, oh, here we go. But it did go away. And then I've had, like, the Braxton Hicks, like, for the last probably 6 weeks. I have them randomly. So that's really all the symptoms, and that's kind of what's going on with delivery. There's not really much else to update. I did say, I think in my like last pregnancy video or one of my videos, I was gonna have all these nesting videos, and I did film a lot of it, and then I quit because when I tried to upload, and I even took down the one that I already uploaded because like I didn't have anything to follow up with it. It was just, I did this, but then there was nothing else, and I kept saying in that video I'll have another part 2, part 3, whatever. But I got a new phone, and the editing, I can't get it to work. Like, I've tried different ones, and I was just having severe trouble with it. So I just gave up. So there will be no nesting, but we are all ready for him, minus we have to install his car seat. And what else is on my, I have all my hospital bag packed. I just have like a couple last minute things, which I did that video. I just have to pack my toddler's bag, which I really can't do till kind of last minute because he uses all of his things. Like, he only has so many clothes. Like, I can't pack, which I probably could pack some clothes. But depending, like, what day of the week, like, I might need different clothes. I don't know. So I'm just kind of holding off. Like, I have his toiletries packed. And then we'll just have to get his, you know, like, blankie, and I want to take his sound machine. I think, I don't know if she'll need his pack and play or not. She might have one. I'm not sure. So it's pretty much just my toddler that I need to pack for. And that's all that's left on my to-do list, I think. I had a to-do list. I don't think it's in here. I will film, like, I'm not sure. It might be after he's here. It might be before. I don't know. I was going to show you how we have his stuff set up, because I would, like, how I have their closet together. So I will film that. Hopefully before, I can probably do it before he's here. So look out for that video. But yeah, it's pretty much install his car seat and pack for my toddler. That's all we really have to do. As far as names, we've not decided on a name. I have 3 that I haven't narrowed down to. The one my fiance really wants, but I don't really like the nickname for it. But I still like the name, so I don't know. So it's kind of down to 3. So I don't know if I'll talk to him and we'll figure out before he's born or after. The one, and I have a middle name that I want to use, which will go with, it'll go with all 3, but the one, I don't really like the middle name with that name. So anyway, that's where we are with the names. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. There's nothing going on. I don't see the doctor. Oh, I did have my ultrasound. I think I was 33 weeks. It was the beginning of this month, like the first week of this month. So I think I was around 33 weeks. It was just a growth scan kind of thing with the high risk doctor since I'm geriatric, whatever. So it went well. Everything looked fine. He's measuring almost 2 weeks ahead because I was 33 weeks and some change, and he was measuring 35 weeks. So there's that. Yeah, that was really all that was talked about in that ultrasound, whatever. So yeah, I can't get my thoughts together today. But yeah, I just wanted to have this kind of for myself, actually, because I did updates with my first, and I at least, like, want to have some updates with this one. Like, I hardly have any pictures with this. Like, I didn't do any, like, maternity photo shoot with this one, which I thought would be really cute with me and having the toddler, which I might try to take a couple pictures. But I don't have it in me. I really just don't. And I feel like he's going to not cooperate, and it's just going to be a disaster anyway. And, like, I have his maternity pictures, like my toddler's, and I didn't put any of them out. Like, I like looking back on them, but, I mean, I don't really do anything with them, so I figured, well, whatever. I mean, I do have bump shots with this baby, so whatever. It's the second one. You really just aren't as gung-ho as the first one. And plus, I haven't felt as good this time around. Like, it just, like, I haven't had a terrible pregnancy, but, like, with him, I hardly knew I was pregnant, even up until the last little bit. Like, I didn't really have any pain, swelling, any of this heartburn. This time, I don't know, I'm so, like, just uncomfortable, and this one's been harder. So, I just haven't had it in me. Hi. So, anyway, that's enough rambling. yeah, so I mainly did this just for me to look back on, at least. So, yes, look out for, like, the setup for the baby. Okay, okay. And, yeah, we shall see how things go. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, and I'll try to do a bump shot for you. Sorry, the lighting's weird, but here's the bump. I have this dress on. But, yeah, this is 36 weeks. I think 3 days. I can't keep track. No, leave it there. Yeah, it's like 35 weeks for 3 days. No, leave it there, please. So, yeah, here's the bump in all its glory. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.